Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You are here on the home of the slightly above average ship review. I am your host, KPZ. Today, as you saw, we are on a new newish map, Warrior's Path. In my opinion, over towards the Alpha Cap, that's more a destroyer area with lots of little islands. Over by the Charlie Cap, there's a couple of big islands. So we're in the American Tier 6 fast battleship Florida, and so comparatively fast at least. So I'm glad I'm on this side of the map because the other side of the map is more beneficial if you're a destroyer, at least in my opinion. Now I know I haven't done a review of the Florida yet. I will, honest. In this match, you know, the Florida, not the greatest armor, low caliber guns, but you do have some other stuff that's really nice. You've got good AA. You've got good secondaries. I think they're pretty good for an American ship. So I run a build that kind of maximizes all that other stuff, maximizes the heals, maximizes the AA, maximizes the secondaries. And, you know, since we're top tier in this match, the Florida is one of those ships that when you are top tier, you have the potential to dominate. When you are down tier, you have the potential to get erased pretty quickly. So since we're top tier, I feel that I can dominate. Let's see if that happens. All right, going towards Charlie, I already believe a destroyer is in this cap. Since there's this little spit of land out here, that's what that's called, believe it or not, it's called a spit. We are going to turn and put our bow onto the spit, and that way, perhaps, we can dodge some torpedoes that aren't yet visible, or some torpedoes that are about to be shot. And the great part about this little piece of land, or a feature like this, on any map, is it allows you to protect your ship, while at the same time being able to still shoot at enemy ships. And as predicted, there are the torpedoes. No, this is not Johnny Carson. No, I did not hold an envelope to my head. Yes, I knew there were torpedoes heading my way because that's what most everybody would have done, is shot the torpedoes. Whereas if he had waited, right now he'd probably have a really good shot at hitting me with torpedoes. But I digress. Pardon me. After effects of COVID. More torpedoes in the water. That makes me think there's another destroyer out here. Speaking of destroyers, we will shoot at this one destroyer with our HE. First blood, kill number 1. All right, there's the second destroyer, Agata, as predicted. Due to the number of torpedoes in the water. Always good to count the torpedoes, kids. And then you will know if another destroyer is trying to play sneaky games with you. Now, I feel the Gata probably shot all his torpedoes, or another way of saying that might be blew his wad right there. So it's going to be a while before he gets reloaded. So we're going to go bow towards him. We still got AHE loaded. There aren't any other ships over here as far as I know, which is totally okay with me. You can hide behind that island, Mr. Yeda. You know, we'll cap out Charlie. There aren't any other ships to prevent me from doing this. Now I'm going to turn back because I see him moving back. I'm hoping to get him to come out from behind the island, behind those torpedoes, and then maybe we can light him up. Although he is a little bit far away. You can see secondaries kicking in. Yes, you do have pretty strong secondaries with the Florida, and we do get a secondary hit and a main battery hit. But right now I've pretty much given on the Gata because we sail between this island, and he gets taken out. Oh no, he doesn't. Some other destroyer gets taken out. He's still alive. We still have the chance to kill him. All right, there he is, kiting away. We're going to aim ahead a little bit. Really great aiming there. And it doesn't matter anyway, because he died before our shells could hit him. Okay, so I think we've cleared out this side of the map. In fact, I think the bulk of the enemy team is over by the Alpha Cap. So instead of continuing straight and going around the outside, we're going to continue straight and go around the outside. I thought for a minute I cut back. I've slept since I recorded this match, so I really don't remember what happened. One thing I do like about the Florida, I do like 4-barrel turrets. You know, 8 gun barrels in the front, just 4 in the rear. Really like that. Wish there were more American ships laid out like that. Except for some reason, America was in love with 2-barrel turrets and then 3-barrel turrets. And you don't see a ton of these 4-barrel turrets. In fact, I think the Florida is probably the only one, at least in the game so far, if I'm remembering correctly. And I really like them. I also like the way they appear. They appear to have 2 and then a split and then 2 more. And in theory, that's how the Jean Bart's guns were supposed to be. So if you get the turret knocked out, in theory for the Jean Bart in real life, it would only knock out 2 of the guns, not the other half of the turret. But I guess programming that is a little far beyond Wargaming's capability at this time. Or maybe the Jean Bart is just too powerful in their opinion. Don't know. Lots of HE spammers out there. Although I will say, Jean Bart, pretty strong battleship. You know, I'm not saying I would take it over the Vittorio Veneto or anything, but it's a pretty strong battleship. Also, I'd like to say, while we're watching this ship sail around, I really would have liked it if they had put the West Virginia at Tier 6. Because then you could have the West Virginia, big guns, slow-moving American dreadnought versus the Florida, faster, lower caliber guns. A nice contrast. Really wish that's how they would have arranged it, but they did not in all of their wisdom. So maybe someday we will get another battleship at Tier 6 for the American Premium. That is a different flavor than the Florida. And you know me, if you watch any of my videos, I am all about different flavor. I don't care if there are 100 premiums, as long as they do different things well. And to this point, Wargaming doesn't have me convinced that that's how they're speccing out the premium ships. All right, we are engaging, I believe it is a New Mexico. Shot some stuff at him, shot some more stuff at him. As you can see, we've done a whopping 15,000 damage so far in this match. So, yeah, we are really having a whale of a game. If you want to disbelieve that this is a crack and fail, you go ahead and do that. But what I'm telling you now is we are going to have the opportunity to kill every other ship remaining on the red team in this battle. All right, there we knock out a turret. You can see the secondaries are starting to go off. The New Mexico continuing to get engaged by my teammates, but don't worry, my teammates aren't going to kill the New Mexico. Trust me when I say that. I am going to kill the New Mexico. Because in a true crack and fail game, you have to have 4 kills going for the 5th kill. And that is kill number 2. All right, I can barely see the screen. Is that a Fuso? I'm using different software than I normally use. My normal software allows you to zoom the screen out all the way. Admittedly, I have a 14-inch laptop that I'm doing this on. This software I'm using now, although it is faster and maybe better, it makes it harder to see the screen. All right, so we got this Fuso here. We'll put the front 2 turrets at him. We're giving him a pretty good angle. I don't know if he's shooting at someone else or not, but get some hits and some overpens there. So even with the 14-inch guns, you can still have overpens. So really there's no need to be alarmed by that. When you're going to struggle with the 14-inch guns is when you're facing Tier 7 ships, you know. Farther off in the distance, we also have what I believe is a Pensacola. That is a one-hitter quitter if I can get shells on target there. So we'll try to jump them over the island there. Not really very hopeful that those are going to impact. I think the Pensacola is fast enough to move behind that island before those shells come in there. All right, so we're going to keep engaging the Fuso, also a Texas out there. So those are the 3 enemy ships we're facing. A Texas, a Piccola, and a Fuso. And we're going to kill 2 of them and have the best chance to kill the 3rd one. Now, I can't explain why that's happening. I mean, maybe in this match, the Florida is the best battleship on the blue team. Who knows? It's hard to say. As you can see, lots of torpedoes in the water heading toward the Fuso. Bow tank, the Pensacola, most of the shells miss anyway. The Fuso takes a absolute ton of damage. A ton of damage. But we're going to kill pinch the Fuso. I am hoping my secondaries do it. But I don't want him to be killed by the person who did all the damage to him. So we will kill pinch the Fuso. Kill number 3. Alright, at this point, I feel very confident. All I have to do is get 2 turrets worth of shells in on the Piccola, and he is dead. So we are heading that way. Unfortunately for me, looking at the scoreboard, we have 850 points, it looks like, and counting, 860 points. So I know that if I don't kill the Pensacola on this salvo, which we do, never mind. Alright, kill number 4. So I know I'm up against it. I've had this happen in several other Kraken fails where I ran out of time. We've got over 900 points. I run into an island. I have got to kill the Texas before time runs out. And I'm also capturing the last base, which hurts my own cause, by the way. So we're just lighting the Texas up. A failed platooned into this match, tier 4 premium battleship. We absolutely light him up, and I think to myself, if I can get one more full-fledged salvo out, as long as he does not change his heading, then we can de-strike the Texas and get that Kraken unleashed. And we were doing just like that, but unfortunately, as you can see, the time runs out. Right before I get that salvo off. Alright, here we are on the victory screen. We had a devastating strike. Just 54,000 damage. 4 big kills. 1 solo cap. 1 assisted base cap. 465,258 silver. 3673 ship XP. 9,323 Commander XP in the Florida. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can hit that like button. In a minute, we're going to go to the scoreboard. I encourage you now to subscribe now. Hit that notification bell for more slightly above average ship reviews. Here you can see we're not even on the top of the board, but we do have the most kills of either team. 1 kill away from that elusive Kraken Unleashed. But again, it's just another Friday, and it's just another Kraken fail in the Florida. Thanks for watching, everybody.